Good morning, lacrosse fans. First time I've had a chance to say that, Andy Watson, as welcome to day 10. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Championship Saturday. Jake Elliott, Andy Watson with you as we get things started here at 10 o'clock Pacific time from Percy Perry Field. 3 games remain, Andy. They are all big ones, as this one will be played for 5th and 6th place between Team Israel and Team England. Coming up after this, it's Iroquois, Australia. At 1 o'clock, gold medal game comes up at 4 o'clock, Canada, USA. Big day here at Town Center Stadium in Coquitlam, BC, right here on World Lax TV, brought to you by Novus. Andy, England, Israel, give me your thoughts, please.
Well, I think, regardless of the outcome of this game, for Israel, this tournament has been a success. And, for those watching that may not be aware, today's the day of Sabbath for Israel.
It is.
Presents some challenges for team for religious reasons and spiritual reasons. The team will be slightly shorthanded today. The roster, I believe, is a 25-man roster, and they've had 1 injury from what I understand. So I think that means, just counting, 20 players, and so I think that means they're missing 4. Looking at the lineup, the majority of their key players look to be in the lineup, but still, from a depth standpoint, against an English team that's shown some speed and shown some fitness, that could be a factor today. But regardless, this is a big game for both programs. England wants to finish in 5th. They want to go out on a high in this tournament. Very tough blue division. And for Israel, if they could win this game, it'd be just a watershed moment for the sport of lacrosse in Israel.
England will wear their whites with the red helmets, and they do it right during the anthem, don't they? I mean, they all line up, interlock arms, they all belt out God Save the Queen. They're all lined up in numerical order. Man, oh man, they do it right. Israel will wear their blues with the white numbers, white helmets. And Israel will go left to right across your monitor here on Sports Canada TV. As weather, we got to get our weather report in there, Andy Watson. High overcast skies, calling for sunshine a little later in the day. Not raining, not too cold, not too warm either, but fairly pleasant day for some lacrosse here, and no wind to speak of as of yet.
And Jake, just as you were giving the forecast, I could see a twinge of sunshine come in from the top, I guess, to the north coming in, so hopefully that'll burn off the remainder of those clouds. Starting goalies today, Jake, no surprise for England, wearing the number 2-6, William Hudson. He's been terrific in the cage for the English. And again, no surprise for Israel, David Metzger with the start out of Mendham, New Jersey, wearing the 3-1 jersey for Israel.
And I actually had it wrong. They flip around here. So England will start left to right. Israel will go right to left. Let me get the officials in there quickly, Andy.
Sure. Peter Mulcahy is the crew chief today, with Barb Babs Zelani, Matt Davis, Steve Green is the CBO, and the bench managers, New Brunswick's own Steve O'Shaughnessy.
New Brunswick's own. We're out center and set to go. 5th and 6th place on the line here. And I believe it'll be number 49 to take the draw here. Ornstein for Israel, and my man Timmy Collins will take it here for England.
Ornstein, of course, out of Albany, Jake, and their Fogo guy. So this will be a key matchup today.
Yes, and Tim Collins will be off to Mount Olive University as one of the English players taking up to go play NCAA lacrosse at Mount Olive. Local product here, Rocky Bowman, a member of that team, the goaltender. As let's play some lacrosse. We're underway here on day 10, the final day of competition. 5th and 6th place game is a go. And Israel with an early possession.
No surprise, Noah Knopf with the early loose ball for the blue and white.
And I am told it is Knopf.
Well, last day.
Yep.
Just in time to get it right.
No doubt.
Sorry to the Knopf family.
And if you want to be interactive during the webcast, folks, you know the drill. You can find me via Twitter at PXP, the number 4 sports. PXP for sports on Twitter. Or if you're not up on all the technology, feel free to send me an email as well at pxpforsports@gmail.com.
We also accept pigeon carrier.
Yes, snail mail, Pony Express. Early shot will sail over the target from Bernstein. And Shulkin, who Loves to work from behind the cage here for Israel. Will re-engage. Pass a little off the mark. England trying to steal it back. Picked up, however. Good move inside and knocked away once again.
We got a battle, Jake.
Hashai. Well, I don't want to get too carried away. There's a quick shot there from Bernstein again, because Israel got off to that good start against Australia in that quarterfinal matchup and then kind of faded down the stretch. So let's see how this one plays out. Nicely underway, however, a minute and a half in. A chance stop from Hudson. As Israel pressuring early here and trying to come up with another ground ball. They will. Can't get the shot off. And finally, England will secure possession. Tim Collins will make a move around his man. He'll cross center. And now the English will get a chance on the O.
Just a huge save for Hudson at the back end. Point blank stop on Bernstein, who had the pass from Shulkin from behind the cage.
Collins, good open feed. Shot goes just wide. As Emmanuel Kara not quite out there yet. As I scan across to the far side. He's over there. And we'll see how the fatigue factor plays in here today, Andy, with these teams now playing their 7th contest. And there's an early goal. Number 3, Austin Hudson opens the scoring here for England. It's 1-0.
Beauty feed from behind the cage from Zach Peng. And just cutting through the middle. Perfect pass. And England, full credit for a good defensive set there. And a great save from Hudson. They get the ball, transition it the other way. Get the ball set up to X. Cutter coming through the middle. And Hudson making no mistake. 1-0 for England.
Head coach for England, of course, is Paul Coups. And for Team Israel, Seth Mahler. Ornstein pulled it free. Took a hit, made a play. And Israel will keep possession here as Ornstein, not the fleetest of foot. He's got the good move, Andy, but just has a hard time pulling away once he drags that ball out.
Yeah, and he's going off slowly. This is a big factor here.
Hyperextended his knee a couple of days ago as well off a face-off, and you can tell he's just trying to gut this one out.
Well, he took a big hit from Freddie Atkins. Might have been a little bit of head contact on that, but refs letting the guys play as they should on the final day.
Well, let's see if Israel can tie things up, but not with that attempt as Hudson with the stick save.
That's 2 saves already for the English netminder.
He's got a good outlet. England will clear with ease. And that pass over the head of Alex Russell. And shift from behind, and man, they're going to give him the procedure.
Oh, that's
that looks
just
like a push on the back.
Well, in England, they called him for offside, and they had 4 players in the back. Even though that player stepped on the line, they still had enough numbers behind the line. That was not an offside call. Early miss here for our 3rd team on the field.
Here comes Knopf. He'll go to goal on you. Not afraid to play up there with the long pole. Chance here, maybe. Hard shot. Hudson from distance stopped it. And now Alex Russell. He'll leg it across center.
Lots of room.
Still running, Russell. Feed to the crease. Here's a chance for England. Good stop there from Metzger. And England will find the ground ball. So both goaltenders into this one now. And we'll see if Metzger goes all the way here for Israel. As England and behind the cage to X, feet out in front. And Hudson looking for his 2nd. Couldn't get it to go.
I wonder if they're related, William Hudson, Austin Hudson.
Gotta
find that out.
Yeah, I think they are.
Maybe
Let
someone
me
can
know.
tweet us. Yeah.
Yes, PXP for sports. Chance in the middle. Metzger again down. Active stop there for the Israeli goaltender.
You know, you were asking earlier if you think he'll go the distance. I know they've been making subs and switches to put in Jonah Hirschhorn, but I can't see on this final day them not going all the way with him. He's been outstanding.
Yeah, kind of time to put personal agendas and feelings aside at this point when you're playing for 5th and 6th in the world. No egos at this point. Israel down 1-0. 6.5 gone. This is Bernstein. We're in the 99. Andy Watson, a little indifferent about that number selection, I must say. I know Paul Rabel wears it, and he's an icon and an idol for a lot of these young guys, but of course the number 99 here in Canada means something much different, and out of respect, you just never see anybody wear that number.
But you know, I think for him it's the birth year.
Sure.
And so I kind of get that. Oh, English player there taking some business. Slow to get up, number 15, James Reddy, midfielder out of Brooklyn Lacrosse Club.
He's been a good player for England. Didn't quite get the replay in time on that one to see what happened, but Reddy, I think he'll...
Here we are. Yeah, he just took, looked like some leg-on-leg contact. Incidental,
Yeah,
maybe
he
just
may
rolled a little.
Yeah, I think he just planted wrong and tweaked an ankle. So I'm sure he'll get that wrapped up and try and continue here for his final game.
Thanks to Adam Cade and the crew here at Sports Canada TV for their outstanding work throughout the week.
Oh my, yes, they've done a wonderful job of the gang here at Sports Canada TV.
The other team that's done really well is the Tai Chi group behind us, behind the
yes.
stadium. They've been maintaining focus throughout the week.
I thought I might slide over there for a little Tai Chi before this one. Just ran out of time, however. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I think. Nice little group over there. Got the recorder going, the pan flute. 8 minutes in, and I do not know what happened right there. Maybe a broken sidewall as that ball just came rolling right out of the pocket. Nobody around him.
Good clear here for England, showing some patience. The ride seems to be just at midfield. England handles it with ease.
They do indeed. Elliot Leonard doing the job, but one pass and turnover. As Oliver Curtis could not secure. And now Israel trying to tie this thing up here. Just a 1-0 score for Team England. Shulkin.
You can hear the wind rolling in here through Percy Perry Stadium, likely through our mics.
Well, I think that's probably a good thing, Andy, if we can get a little wind, get these clouds overhead to blow away. And hopefully the skies will brighten up.
England packed into a 2-2-2 zone right now. Taking away anything in the middle, they're forcing Israel to the outside shot, confident in goaltender William Hudson to be able to see that outside blast.
Shulkin inverted here as he usually works from behind the cage, up high right now. Bittman. Glam. Good patience here. And now here comes the drive. Slapping left, that didn't work, and shot from Bernstein. Well wide.
Of course, this is one of 3 games we'll have for you here today on WorldLax.tv. The Iroquois in Australia battle for bronze at 1 p.m. Pacific, and Canada in the U.S. 4 p.m. Pacific for the gold.
So Shulkin on the feed, and it was a little bit high.
Good patience from the Israel offense, though. They're not forcing it right now, and instead enjoying some of these long possessions. Good start for both squads right now.
Hello, Jordan Hirsch. looks like you got yourself a Twitter account, my friend. Welcome aboard. Hudsons are, in fact, brothers. We got England U19 Blacks tweeting us here, Andy Watson. Thank you for that.
And, you know, just a note as we see England transitioning here, without the interactivity, we would be missing a ton of information.
Absolutely.
So thanks to the fans at home.
Yeah, they've been fantastic all week long, just feeding us information, name pronunciations, and any other family history or what have you.
The media relations person in me says this could be the death of media relations. We got fans to do it for us.
Here comes a chance for England, but the pass behind an intended target. And Adam Halili will pick it up and head upfield. Good run here for Halili. Looks like he's got some energy to burn still. And a bit of a smaller contingent, understandably, with the Sabbath here, Andy Watson, for the Israeli fans, but England fans alike packed in here to Percy Perry Stadium for this morning affair. It's Team Israel with the ball, just down one. From the outside, a high shot, easy stop there for Hudson as he saw it all the way.
Well, you got to do better with the look there. At least get a bouncer in or come in and...
Fast break England. Here's Joe Cara. And Metzger down with a kick, stop, kept it out.
That's his 4th save of the game. And he's been the difference right now for Israel. And Hudson doing very well at the other end as well. Good goaltending battle here in our morning cap.
Oh, Cara, he loves the bounce shot, and you wonder if Metzger had the book on him there. He was almost going down as this one will sail out of play.
Yeah, and
before the shot came.
Daniel Simpson looking cross field and just a little bit of a misjudge for his teammate on the near sideline.
And for fans that are new to the broadcast here on World Lax TV, we should let you know those black lines going down your screen. Just thick cables holding up the canopy here at Percy Perry Stadium, the covered area over top of the stands. And the clock on your screen, not official. They keep that at the scorekeeper's box in between the players' benches. Just a guideline for you. That score clock is, here comes a chance. Metzger again. Acrobatic stop.
Oh,
and good clean man ball there.
Man, what a hit.
And we got a down Israeli long pole after that collision.
Well, a good non-call. That was a good, solid, clean shoulder hit into the chest. Well within the laws of the game, within 9 feet of a loose ball. But I don't think the man wearing 60 in blue, Bari Alaham, expected that hit to come. Good to see him get up. We get a replay of it here. Just in behind us.
Yeah, just a little late there. If we can wind it back a little bit more, maybe not.
England with the ball back. 7:01 left here in quarter number 1.
Don't think we'll get it as we're back underway. Early morning for Adam. He'll get better. He's doing 5 jobs right now.
Former New Westminster Salmon Belly product.
We don't want to mention that, do
well, yeah, you know, give the man
I'm
some
one
props.
as well. I'm one as well. At the senior level, of course.
Of course. Nice Lucy there by Knopf. Did I get it right there, Jake?
Yes.
Knopf.
Well done.
Excellent. He's, I've said it on other broadcasts, he's been my player to watch throughout this tournament for Israel. He's been such an X factor.
And I think the boys over at Lacrosse All-Stars kind of did a first and second team All-Star team, and I believe Knopf made that first All-Star team. He's been that good for Israel.
Yeah, well, he'd be on my list too.
If not the second for sure. I can't quite recall, but he's been spectacular.
I haven't quite checked that out yet. I didn't want to spoil the thunder for the all-tournament team coming out later today, but...
well, we got to get the all-hair team done up as well.
Yeah, all-hair team, all-name team.
Probably, yes.
We got lots of work ahead of us today, Jake.
Well, we got a little time in between games to get it all. We'll announce that during the gold medal game. We'll sit down, we'll have a coffee and hash that out.
We got a fan is a candidate too. He's got the skullet going on for Team England.
All right. Where am I looking? As long as the squeak toy doesn't show up today.
Oh, yeah. He's put the hoodie on.
Okay.
Yeah, feel shame.
It's a little chilly. Gotta keep that skull warm.
I love it. Rocking the 80s.
Shulkin. Bernstein.
Perhaps a member of the all-hair team himself.
Yes, just thinking that as Knopf will clear through. Here comes the drive. Tuck it away, still got it right in, shot high.
What a fantastic individual effort, rolling off the first dodge, cutting in on the second, just dropping that shoulder. And Bernstein having a terrific tournament here for Israel.
He's been aggressive.
And he's one of the domestic players. That's one of the great stories here, is he shoots again wide, and Israel will back that up.
Yes, and Jordan Hirsch letting me know that Israel is lack of depth. 7 players missing due to the Sabbath. We count 4 plus an injury. And there's an early goal. In it goes. Israel has tied it. And it's number 28, Alon Hashkel.
Mr. Hashkel has been here all week along with Mr. Berkovitz.
He's fired up, isn't he?
He is fired up. He has, like, you can see the tension building up in him during the game.
He just looks like he wants to go, like, do the bench press right now. Just bang out some reps.
Proud father.
Absolutely.
Big shout out to the Hashkel family.
Yes.
Proud parents in the stands.
They're excited down there, no question. And why wouldn't you be? Your kid's on the world stage here in Coquitlam, BC.
1-1 tie, maybe surprising some people, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, I expect England to win this game, but I don't expect them to blow out Israel. I'm thinking like a 12-9, 12-8 sort of game here.
Yeah.
But with that being said, just 1 goal apiece here through 17 minutes of players, so.
What a fantastic experience for the players and fans here.
It's been amazing.
Good way to cap it off.
2 more games to come up after this one. And then we're done. Well, you probably got days ahead of you to wrap things up and cross some T's, dot some I's. Kara! And there's that bounce shot, goes wide.
The day job beckons, my friend.
Back to reality.
Yeah. I'll be in withdrawal.
Yeah, like yourself, I took 2 weeks of holidays from my regular day job just so I could come and work for 2 weeks straight.
Hashtag commitment.
Yes.
The irony.
Oh, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, Andy. Well, I shouldn't say that. Hawaii might be nice this time of year.
Good loose ball battle behind the cage here.
Picked up by Israel. And Metzger on the shovel. What do we got?
Moving screen, and I think that'll be against 37. That's Daniel Simpson out of Parker, Colorado.
So England gets ball right back here. Time ticking down as Kara from the top side. 2-handed power cradle. Feed to the crease was open. It was a good look. And that's a couple of drops early here for Oliver Curtis. Right on for England. Gonna move it quickly. And now Metzger can get reset.
You know, I saw this Israel team in a scrimmage the Wednesday before the U19 started, so July 6th. And their long poles were dropping the ball, and they've just developed so much through this tournament. Great clear there from Israel.
Looking to take the lead here. Good dodge, shot, and that one didn't come out of the pocket cleanly. England comes back up with it, but they're stripped immediately. Israel will get it back. Nice work from the Israelis.
Well, Bernstein, Hashkel, and Knopf have been fiends on the loose ball.
All right, we got a timeout down on the field.
Offside call.
Okay.
That's something you can't do.
Yeah, it's just a free possession. Kara, and that pass off the top of the stick and out of play. And England a little sloppy here in this first quarter with a number of drops and ill-advised passes. Here comes their first flag of the morning.
Well, and I think there could be a second there with a cross check at the end.
Yes, the second flag did come in, Andy Watson. As Metzger, a little discomfort after those 2 infractions.
Well, he took one cross check, and then the second one there just catches him right where the padding is, and he took that off the right arm. And he looks to be okay, but paying the price there.
Boy, you can see he's got both legs wrapped up, his wrists taped up.
Trooper.
Takes some courage to play goal in this sport.
Courage is one word for it.
Yes. Lack of brain cells might be the other.
Man, I have so much respect for field goalies.
Jordan Hirsch doesn't like my prediction. Understandably, sir, but that's my opinion. I hope I'm wrong.
regardless, for me, you know, probably one of the top 3 stories of the tournament has been the growth of this Israeli team.
Easily.
Good ball movement.
And, you know, unlike some of the other nations, Andy, they've really gone predominantly with Israeli players.
Yeah, it's a domestic program, and credit to Scott Neese and crew over at Israel Lacrosse for the work that they've done. As we get a timeout call. No, end of quarter, sorry.
Yes, it is end of quarter, and Israel will hang on to the ball. So they'll have possession to start quarter number 2. 20 down, 60 to go here in the morning game of the final day of competition here at the FIL U19 World Field Lacrosse Championships. We will return in a couple of minutes for second quarter action. 1-1 Israel, England. We'll see you in a minute.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is Team Israel 1, Team England 1. Novus is the presenting sponsor of the 2016 World Juniors of Field Lacrosse. For more information, please visit www.novusnow.ca. World Lacrosse fans for online schedules, stats, stories, and upcoming pay-per-view games. If you can't get out to the field for future games, visit our website at www.2016worldlax.com.
All right, lacrosse fans, welcome back inside Percy Perry Stadium here in Coquitlam, BC, in the country of Canada. As this is the final day of competition, we got 20 minutes down in our morning game. We'll play 3 of them. This game for 5th and 6th. As it's Andy Watson, Jake Elliott with you, and 1-1 after 20 in a pretty evenly played lacrosse game, I must say, Andy.
Yeah, it's been an outstanding start to this game. This is exactly the way we wanted final day to begin. Good, close lacrosse game. 2 teams very well matched.
It's a 6-on-5 here for Australia, and they do have Knopf out there on the man up with a long pole in his hand.
Still on the power play.
Stepping in, hard shot, whips wide, and Hudson alertly will dart out of the cage to get possession back for England, and that's a mental mistake there for Israel.
Yeah, and that's maybe where, you know, you see the experience of English lacrosse, as Haskell had room there. Low percentage shot, no backup, shot it anyway, and they were on the power play, and now they lose that possession and play going the other way. England will kill the rest of this on their clear.
Ooh, nice little move there. And another. Here comes Tim Collins. Timmy Collins right in, and I think Metzger got a piece. He has been fantastic to start this one.
I believe that's save number 5 for the Israeli netminder. Gonna get our stats up here so we can take a look at those throughout the game, Mr. Elliott.
All right. Very low scoring opening quarter. So I thought we'd see some more goals here so far, but it's been entertaining nonetheless. On the cutback. James Reddy back out there. Kara just got helicoptered. Now a lead feed here. Who's going to come up with this one? And they'll call interference on England and give it to Israel. Both teams having to work for everything they get in this one. Fairly clean lacrosse game so far, just the one penalty.
England back in his zone. Just pressuring the ball as it comes outside and then reverting back in. Again, they don't want anything to come in through the middle here.
Here comes the drive, a little clear through. Lower in the shoulder, pass came late. Shulkin will keep it in play. Bernstein to the wing. Spin. Got a step. Got a shot. Got a stop from Hudson and a kick save and a beauty.
Yeah, good hustle there from the English long pole, Matthew Tatton, to get the ball. Again, closest to the end line where the ball went out.
When it goes out.
When it goes out. Where and when.
And turnover on England. This is not normal for them. Give Israel some credit on forcing some bad decisions here for Team England, but just kind of sloppy play in this first half for Team England. Not normal for them.
Well, and you couple that with the outstanding goaltending from Metzger, and that's why Israel's still locked up here 1-1 tie.
Bernstein. Zalan Hashai. Good fake shot. In comes Bernstein. One-handed attempt and then got cleaned up.
Flag coming down late from the trail referee. That's a good call. But wow, what a shot. The velocity on the one-hander there.
Impressive.
Bernstein, unbelievable.
There will be a Team England penalty. Now look at this. They're going to run Knopf at the point here with the long pole.
Oh, man.
Just gives you an idea on how much they expect of number 42. Shulkin. Shulkin steps in. He's got room. That shot knocked down in front, and Hudson with the clamp.
Yeah, you just when they take away the space in the middle and they've got their sticks up and a good job protecting the outside shot, you got to be a bit more patient, and they'll kill the rest of this penalty. I think that Israeli power play now 0 for 3, if I'm not mistaken. 0 for 2.
Yeah, nice move upfield. As they'll clear this one with Harry Dyson. And now Hudson, who is the brother of the English goaltender. Not sure who's older. This is Reddy. Twins maybe, Andy.
Potentially. Looking at their headshots, I'm not sure, but
Borderline. If you had to guess, I'd probably say William a year older, maybe. You can let me know at PXP for Sports. Feet high. Ready. Across the top one more time here. Good stacks pick set. Unable to get the shot off, though. Nice little footy there.
good loose ball scoop from Zach Peng, who's had a good start here for the English. I am interested to know why we haven't seen more of Mr. Kara.
You know, kind of using him sparingly so far through this first half.
Extra man opportunity.
Close to a ward there. They let it go. Here's the inside roll around the cage, and Metzger jumping made the stop on the crease violation. If they take Metzger out of this game at halftime, I'll be shocked.
I may cry. And that's no offense there to the backup 10D 41, Jonah Hirschhorn, who's had a good tournament. But when your goalie's playing this well, you got to ride the hot hand.
England on the ride right now, but good wheels from Hashai.
Yeah, good clear there. Just using speed on speed. Israel winning that matchup.
Shulkin on a nice one-handed handle. Contact inside. I think it was between two English players.
One nearly taken out the other as Grady Jackson Phil almost had his head taken off by a teammate.
Bernstein.
They've now put Berkovitz behind the cage, and they're keeping Shulkin and
yeah, obviously
they're rotating. Never mind.
He's still top side here, and usually Shulkin likes to work from behind. He's at the wing now. Long pull on him.
Now, credit to Seth Mahler and this coaching staff for the work and the growth that we've seen.
Here comes Knopf in with the long pull, Andy, trying to get an open shot. He will, and he'll score. Wow.
hush just came over the English side of this stadium.
Right, look at the patience here. Takes a cross check, another. Keeps coming with it, and then just a low, hard drive. In it goes. Timeout down on the field. Israel goes in front 2-1. We're back with more U19 games on Sports Canada TV right after this. Welcome back, lacrosse fans. Jake Elliott, Andy Watson here with you. Israel, England, underway once again, second quarter action. And Israel up 2-1 as we do not have our score updated. 2-1, Israel leading. We'll get that corrected for you. As I mentioned, Adam working about 4 different hats right now on the production side. And the English in possession. I believe I called one of the teams Australia earlier, and Andy, my apologies if I did that. It's obviously not intentional.
Coffee still settling in for us here. Been a long week. Well, and I'd like to say thanks to you, a special thanks, Jake, because having a professional voice who understands the sport, it makes all the difference in the world. So thank you for your commitment to this.
Well, it's been my pleasure. I think some may disagree with you on that statement there, Andy, but I thank you nonetheless. There's another stop from Metzger. And whistle goes. Crease violation. It'll be Israeli ball.
Well, another clear opportunity here for Israel. They've used their speed very well on the clears thus far. Hidden ball trick here maybe with the goalie and long pole. I can see who's got it. It's 37 in blue, but maybe some people think it's with David Metzger. Nope. Tough to run that one with the goalie, Jake.
Yes. Our PA announcer, Mike Chernoff, always snapping pics of me when I'm not ready for it.
Yeah.
We'll have to have a chat at halftime about that.
Yeah, and a chance, too, to say thanks to Mike Chernoff and James Copeland and John Edwards, Gina Jung, Brian Kaminsky for all their help throughout the week. Josh Kelly, a good volunteer crew up here in the press box doing PA, play-by-play, color, stats, social media.
Will is the older, Austin the younger by 2 years. So not twins, Andy.
Not twins. 2 years. That means one of them doing very well to make this squad.
Yes, indeed. All right, Jordan Hirsch has apologized. He actually gave me a couple of XOs as well.
Aw. Feel the love.
Yeah,
Hashtag grow the game.
Laid a little guilt trip down. We got it covered.
So if you're the English coaching staff here, what's your solution to this start?
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Port
think
Moody bounce pass.
No, not quite. Not quite. It was catchable.
Getting close. Ooh.
It'll be a turnover. But if I'm Paul Coups right now, I try and get the switch on short stick for either Collins or Russell and start driving from the top.
Yeah. As they just did there with Mr. Collins.
And this is Russell. This is ready. A wide. Hudson. And the other thing I do is keep it away from 42.
Yeah, no, just that one-on-one matchup with whoever he's on. Right now he's marking Collins fairly closely.
Try and get the short stick. I like this look here from Russell. There's a good step. Good rotation on D, however. And, you know, if you're going to run those dodges off the alley like that, then I get Kara back out there and start setting some posts in the middle for guys and, you know, try and take 2 guys with them.
If nothing else, it creates some space for the dump.
This is Reddy stepping in. Feet across the lane. And that's probably a shot you got to take right there. They didn't. Still
good slide, though.
Good possession here for England, nonetheless. Reddy. A little more tempo to them. A little more ball movement here from England. On the take now. And there's a goal. There's a drive from the top. And in it goes.
Well, Tim Collins got off the matchup with Knopf and tried the other side of the field. And just a good lane to go through. Some excellent speed, and unable to keep up with him was Israeli's defender, number 16 in the blue and white. And that is Mr. Adam Halali. Couldn't keep up with the driving force. And Tim Collins makes it 2-2. 8 minutes left here in quarter number 2.
Just getting some love on the Twitter feed, Andy Watson from Lax Film Room and others saying what a job that you've done off the crossbar. Myself getting some nice feedback from a lot of people here on the Twitter feed this morning, and we appreciate it all, folks.
Thanks for the love.
Ornstein, oh, a good hip check there thrown, and down he goes.
It only took 3.
Well, he doesn't shy away from the contact. I'll give that to Ornstein.
He reminds me a little bit of an armadillo. Just like
I don't know what that means, but I'll agree with you. Sure, why not?
How about Stegosaurus, like an armored vehicle that just you gotta hit it so many times before it'll fall down.
Okay, that makes a little more sense then.
Yeah.
You're talking about the armor.
Yeah.
With the armadillo.
Yes. Armadillo. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Back to lacrosse.
Long way to go here. 7 minutes in the second quarter. Good move inside. Feed to the crease. Open. Shot. Stop from Metzger on the stuff. And Mr. Huskell likes that in the crowd.
Well, Abanaj a little late with the slide, and Metzger bailing him out. Probably England needed to do better on that. Maybe drop the shoulder, look to go low. Metzger's had some good success up top so far.
And here's Knopf. We'll switch hands. What do we got? Timeouts. Israel. Timeout Israel in a 2-2 game with 6.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. 5th and 6th on the line here between England and Israel. We'll have the conclusion when we return. On Sports Canada TV, brought to you by Novus. Send me a tweet at PXP for Sports.
Novus is the presenting sponsor of the 2016 World Juniors of FIL Lacrosse. For more information, please visit www.novusnow.ca. World Lacrosse fans, for online schedules, stats, stories, and upcoming pay-per-view games. If you can't get out to the field for future games, visit our website at www.2016worldlax.com. Ladies and gentlemen, our platinum sponsor, Extreme Threads, has a one-day sale on today. Buy 2 items, get the 3rd item free. Buy 2 items, get the 3rd item of equal or lesser value free. From our platinum sponsor, Extreme Threads.
Welcome back, lacrosse fans. Jake Elliott, Andy Watson with you. Second quarter action in the midst. 6.5 minutes to go.
I love that your accreditation badge has you from Korea.
Yeah, I don't know quite how that worked, but that's the way she came out. And nice little keepsake that I'll file away after this wonderful 10-day tournament that wraps up here today.
Big promo for fans coming later on to the stadium. Good old Extreme Threads, they're going to do a promo. Buy 2 items, get 1 for equal or lesser value free.
I should really learn just to wait until the end of the tournament to buy, but I never do.
I know, because you want to get the stuff that you want.
Yes.
And the size that you want.
Well, that's probably more of the key, Andy, is you can't run there. They don't make my size in multiple doses, so you gotta get after it early, man. I had to actually pre-order custom-made stuff to make sure I got what I needed.
Glad you did get what you needed, though. Thanks to Randy and Connor and team.
You guys have been fantastic over at Extreme Threads. And putting on a little promo is a chance. Hudson off the knee that time.
Save number 6 for Hudson.
7 for Metzger.
Is it safe to say 2-2 game? We're having a bit of a goalie duel, Jake?
I think so. And England on the clear. They've tied this game. Number 1 in white back out there, Joe Carr. He'll work to the middle of the field here. Drive from Reddy, got around his man. And now from behind the cage, Elliot Leonard. Takara. On the roll, here comes the double. Missed it, still going. Low feed, Kara wants it high, gets it. Doesn't have time to pull the trigger. Drive from the cage again, and Metzger. I mean, just anticipating so well right now as Metzger, and just had the stick ready before the shot was even there.
Well, you got to start dropping the ball low if you're England. You can't keep shooting high. He's taking everything away in the top half of the cage.
Here comes Knopf off the long bomb. Knopf gonna load it up and bounced it wide. As you gotta know, he's thinking goal.
The ball boy couldn't even stop that one as it was going over the line. That was a power bomb, just missing that top corner.
Impressive player. 4 to play first half.
The other thing I love about him is how easily and seamlessly he switches hands.
Yeah, it's literally like he's got a short stick in his hand the way he plays. Look out, Shulkin, a little trouble with that.
Well, Grady Jackson FIL, one of the co-captains, has done a very good job on Shulkin
from
today.
Shulkin. He got into the teeth of that English defense, but nowhere to go with it. Feet in front. Here's my man Knopf one more time. Puts Israel back in front, 3-2.
Leading scorer for this game, Noah Knopf. And with his second of the game, 3-2 lead here for Israel. 3 minutes and change left here in the opening half. Nice little dodge here. Shulkin draws the double, or at least freezes one of the middies, and Knopf getting the ball. A nice, easy look, and he just releases it so quickly. Between the wickets there, and 3-2 lead.
And Hudson has gone from the kind of capri look with those sweatpants, Andy Watson. He's dropped them down to the ankles now to cover up the legs.
Well, chilly morning here too. Oh, helmet off.
Can't do that.
We get a look at the flow there, though.
It is impressive, is it not?
Good for the all-hair team.
Looking like he's like straight out of a 70s rock band or something there, Andy. Jordan Hirsch letting me know many of these Israeli players will be joining their club teams for IPLL playoffs next week. Bernstein at Haifa,
yeah.
Hashai at Nediana, and Rory at
Ashkelon.
Thank you, Mr. Hirsch. Timeout down on the field. Israel leads 3-2 over England. We'll take a short break. Be back with the conclusion of the opening half here between the Israelis and English right after this.
Novus is the presenting sponsor of the 2016 World Juniors of Field Lacrosse. For more information, please visit www.novusnow.ca. World Lacrosse fans for online schedules, stats, stories, and upcoming pay-per-view games.
Welcome back, lacrosse fans. Second quarter action winding down here. And our good buddy Brad MacArthur, who's affiliated with this Team Israel program, is feeding me some information. We'll get that to you shortly here as we're back underway. Thanks for that, Brad. And obviously tuned in here to World Lax TV, Sports Canada TV. As Israel with a 3-2 lead here as we approach halftime. And played just about a perfect game, you'd have to see, for Israel to this point, Andy.
Yeah, no, definitely. And every position has done their role. And maybe the one area of surprise for me has been that Ornstein has been handled at the face-off X.
Well, there haven't been many.
Yeah, Pomfret doing a good job at the Fogo position for England today.
And Metzger has probably been the best out of them all in between the pipes as the stall comes on now for Team Israel.
$1:20 left here in the opening half.
That's 1 minute and 20 seconds if you're scoring at home.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
As we'll get our clock on the screen readjusted for you. Shulkin on the strong left dodge, back inside roll, nowhere to go. On the post up now, spinning. Still Shulkin, gets a shot off, and Hudson got the stick up. Feet in front. Oh, what a stop there for Hudson as he flashed out a leg. And another chance, and this time it's in the back of the goal, and a flag comes in. But how about the stop from Hudson? If we can rewind that, about 60 seconds there, Adam. What a sequence of events.
Well, Sagi Hashai with the goal eventually, but the kick save from Hudson to pick, I think he kick saved it, and then I think it glanced off the post, came out in front, loose ball battle ensues. Just the heart and determination for both teams right now. Outstanding play here. 4-2 for Israel.
We'll see if we can get it here. As time winding down, yes, he'll wind it right back. Well done here from Adam as Shulkin. With the original chance, there's the first stop from Hudson. And there's the kick stop from Hudson right there.
Wow.
And then England had it for the moment. But a good check from Knopf, and then good hands from Hashai.
And then taking the cross check before sliding that
right in the back of the neck. Ouch. Halftime is upon us. And it is a 4-2 Israel lead after 40 minutes of play. The Israelis up by 2. We'll take a break here for 10 minutes. We'll come back with second half action in the 5th, 6th placing game here on the final day. Day 10. Of the 2016 FIL U19 World Field Lacrosse Championships from Coquitlam, BC. You can send me a tweet in the meantime or an email if you like at pxpforsports@gmail.com or twitter.com/pxp, the number 4 sports. Quick break. We're back with second half action after this.
The 2016 FIL Under-19 Men's Lacrosse World Championships depend on the generosity of business sponsors and community support for much of the tournament's success. We would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Novus, and the following platinum and gold sponsors for their generous support in making this great event a reality. Our platinum sponsors, the province of British Columbia, the city of Coquitlam, CSTT Sports, and Extreme Threads. Our gold sponsors, Debria's Management Group, Nando's, Vancouver Sports Pictures, Impact Canopies Canada, and Pasta Polo Restaurant. Novus is the presenting sponsor of the 2016 World Juniors of Field Lacrosse. Since lighting up its first buildings in 1996 in downtown Vancouver, Novus has expanded its fiber optic network in Metro Vancouver visit gov.bc.ca. Official U19 World Tournament Lacrosse apparel and event sponsor merchandise is available for purchase at the sponsor tent venue to the north of the grandstand area. In addition, you will find raffle table prizes, 50/50 tickets, and a select limited quantity of unique souvenirs available for sale. Our platinum sponsor, Extreme Threads,
All right, lacrosse fans, welcome back. Second half action is a go. Let's play some lacrosse. 4-2 Israel. As we get back underway on the man up here for Israel to start the second half. Jake Elliott, Andy Watson with you. And a good opening 40 minutes from Team Israel. Looking for more here on the bounce shot. That one goes wide. Shulkin there for backup. And it's just texting back and forth a little bit here with Brad MacArthur after halftime. And just give me some background on some of these coaches here, Andy Watson. And just let me know, Seth Mahler has been a key staff member in development of Israel Lacrosse since 2014 World Field, 2015 World Indoor, and first game of indoor was 2013 at the ISRvENG.
Nice stop there by Mr. Hudson. It was Bernstein with the shot. And yes, the ISRvENG, I forgot he was there.
Dan Leventhal spent time in various cities. First in 2015, which was his first indoor game. NCAA champs at Tufts Lacrosse. Gotta love the Tufts nickname. Maybe the best in all of lacrosse. Andy Watson, Jumbos. Tufts Jumbos. Stay with me. And Mike Horowitz spent time in the country bringing youth over, assisting with clinics, alternate goalie for 2015 at World Indoors, and assistant to Team Canada coach Taylor Ray at St. Joseph's. So there's a shot and a goal. And I believe that's his second of the game for Austin Hudson, who brings the English back within one.
Well, just an outstanding snipe from outside. And that is Hudson's second of the game. Big goal to get some momentum here in the second half.
Israeli defense will talk it over, and it was Hirshhorn warming up at halftime, but they do in fact leave Metzger in there to start the second half, and right move.
Yeah, that's the right decision. I mean, with the good performance he's had thus far, you know, no chance on that one for sure. William Hudson, by the way, with 9 saves now, Metzger with 8. But the performance of both goaltenders, you've got to keep both of them in. Nice win there from Ornstein.
Did the job, got the ball free. And this is Bernstein. Shulkin. Yes, don't forget, fans, 2 more games to come here on day 10, the final day of competition. The bronze medal game comes up next at 1 o'clock Pacific time. Team Iroquois, the Nationals, will take on Team Australia, the Crocodiles, for the bronze medal here at the U19 Games.
Israel player down. I'm not sure, knee or ankle. But he looked to just roll something. He's crouched down right now.
I believe it's 23 in blue. That is Glam that's down, but he'll walk off under his own power.
I think maybe just took a hard
No, he'll jog it off.
Yep. Good on him.
Not going to keep these Israeli boys down.
Well, Jake, yesterday you were talking about how you want to get to the ISRvENG, and
yes,
I did the
I should probably learn how to pronounce it first before I get there.
I did the good deed of bringing you a couple beer cups from the Hrabeshki. They have these little
I see that
lines where you can hang your beer.
You just hang it on your shirt, front of your shirt.
I mean, if you have an accreditation badge, you can hang it on your badge.
There you go. Well,
that one fell down.
Speaking of hanging on.
So, cups for you for Jake to give you some reminder that you got to get over there. Maybe you could call some games.
I would love to. I would love to play in a couple, maybe call a couple.
Andre Mika, if you're listening, tweet us.
If you got a spare bathtub, I can crash in over in the Czech Republic.
England pressuring still, but reverting back into the zone. And this seems to be a trend here. And I think Israel's handled it well.
There's a weak shot that'll go wide, but a flag comes in on a late hit, I believe, here on Team England.
Hashkel got hit late there, so Israel will go to the power play. I'm going to call it unnecessary roughness, and I think that's going against number 7 for the white. That's Tim Collins taking the penalty.
So man up here for Israel, up a goal, 4-3. Low scoring game, look out, that one dropped. England trying to come up with it here, but it'll be Israel. With Sagi Hashai. And it was Trollton on the 1 minute personal.
So it means Collins was just changing. My mistake there, folks.
1 minute personal for unnecessary
Bernstein.
time.
Knopf with a fake. There's the feet across. Shulkin. Seber on the outside of the goal as some of the Israeli fans thought it was in. They don't sit down the entire game, Andy Watson.
They're like nervous fathers in a waiting room on delivery day. It's pretty awesome.
I'd probably stand too, but we got 3 games here today. That one will be shoved out of bounds, but not before he made the play.
Well, I'm surprised there's no flag there. As Daniel Walker getting hit right on the line, borderline out of bounds. He's got hit high. He's saying, anyway, I don't know. I think the referees had it right, but he's lobbying for his case.
I think our guy William Johnny might have some competition here with Jordan Hirsch. Who get a profile pic up on your egg there, Jordan. I have a hard time, people. I mean, just take the time, take a selfie, get a picture on your Twitter account.
Or at least put a cute animal up there.
Something. Get a lacrosse stick. But he's saying he's got a jacuzzi for me in his honeymoon suite. I'm not sure what that means. That scares me a little bit.
Hashtag awkward.
Yeah. There you go. Hashtag awkward indeed. Well, I'll tell you what's not awkward is this 4-3 Israel lead. They've worked hard for it. And here comes Carr with a feed inside, and unable to take that one was Oliver Curtis once again. And now a grand ball up for grabs. England will get it back. Can they hang on to it? Nice work there from number 12 for England, Paige Laycock.
Well, Israel had about 3/4 of the loose balls in the first half, and now slowly the English coming back as we see a delicious-looking poutine here.
I was about to say, I think those officials are probably done for the day if they're loading up on poutine early in the morning.
Could be a pregame meal. Breakfast of champions by the looks of it, folks.
They might be in some trouble by halftime if that's their pregame meal. Looks good, though. As I've gotten myself pretty familiar with the concession stand here this week. There's a bounce shot to the top corner. That's what a lot of the English fans are calling for, Andy Watson. Bounce shots, bounce shots.
Yeah.
We want to see some bounce shots. And Harry Dyson ties the game.
Well, they've talked it over, obviously, because I think every shot went high in that first half with the exception of one, and one of those was a goal. And Dyson just coming around, a nice screen there. Knopf couldn't slide quickly enough. Low angle, but the bouncer finds a home in the net, and we've got a tie game.
Right to the top corner to tie the game up at 4.
Team England goal scored by
Back to center we go, and Ornstein out with a face-off win.
6:36. That's an unassisted goal by Dyson. Time 6:36.
He'll take it low. He'll try and bounce it, and a weak shot will go out of bounds.
Mr. Heshkel doing some coaching here from the stands.
He just looks like he wants to tear somebody in half right now. Here's a chance. Good stuff from Hudson up high.
A good look. I'm happy they took that shot.
Literally, Mr. Haskell just looks like he wants to run out on the field and grab somebody's stick and go play.
Well, senior men's team, Manchester, 2018. Could be competition.
I have never made it over to the UK and would love to do so. As there's Big Cara. Tim Collins on the swing. Looks inside, nobody open. Back down low, Cara. He'll run for space, gets the pass off, a tough one. Picked up. Here they come, feet across the lane, and open was Akins, but couldn't bring in the pass. Good luck.
England a bit more aggressive with their ride right now, but with speed advantage, Israel making the clear look easy.
This is Bittman. And they'll give off to Shulkin.
Bittman in a nice photo in a CBC News story out of CBC Vancouver. Nice little interview there with Jeremy Allingham on the Coast. Thanks to CBC Radio for your support of the tournament.
The Canadian Broadcasting Company.
Corporation.
Okay. You would know. Similar to your BBC in England. I don't know what the local channel would be back in Jerusalem. Andy?
Yeah, no. I don't know if they're probably definitely Israeli radio. I know NPR, fairly popular With the Israeli Americans.
I'm sure my man Jordan Hirsch will know. Let me know. PXP for Sports. What's the kind of public access radio station back there in Israel? Well, flag down.
Yeah, and I think the right call. Contact made on the leg of the Israeli player, and they'll call it as a hold, and I think that's a good compromise. You know, the referee's done their job properly when no one's happy with you.
Yes. That looked like stick to me. And then the check, no, I'm telling you, the check on the stick.
Yeah.
And then the own player's stick got tangled up in his own leg and tripped him up.
Yeah.
There's Knopf out at the point again. Finds the skip feed. Shulkin on the dart.
30-second technical for a hold. Time on the penalty, 9:55.
And Ornstein out there as well.
30-second technical for a hold. Time on the penalty,
This is Bernstein.
9:55.
Actually, that's Ornstein. Bernstein on the far side.
Two members of the all-hair team.
49 and 99. They'll switch spots now. Knopf. Patient.
We're even now.
Back to even. They look inside. Score it. Sagi Hashai puts Israel back in front 5-4.
Well, that's Hashai's second of the game, and both of them came off stack plays as Bernstein and Shulkin being kept to the outside and just rolling off there with a beautiful feed from Shulkin and Hashai wide open. And some finger pointing going on the English long poles. There's Daniel Walker and Grady Jackson-Vale. Both thought that the other guy was going to pick up the man. And excellent work there from Hashai out of Netanya, Israel, to make it 5-4 just as that penalty had expired.
Back to center we go in Ornstein. Up with a face-off win.
And that time Daniel Matthews facing against him.
Took a high check, draws a flag. Still going with a shot, and that one just wide. But Israel, after regaining the lead here 5-4, will get another man advantage.
Well, and when you've got that much strength and upper body ability, you're going to draw some fouls. And Ornstein doing very well, protecting himself as he goes through the middle and draws the contact. And they'll go back to the power play. Extra man opportunity for 30 here for Israel.
Same personnel right back out there. Well, they look for Hashai again. He's in the middle.
He was open too.
Shulkin tried to force that one, but a good check will get it back for the Israelis. Feet inside again, and that one turned over.
I do like this Israel power play though. They're getting nice open looks. Just need a little bit more patience, and if they get another power play, I like their chances.
Good play from Hudson. Finds a man in the middle of the field. Tracked down from Knopf, and he came down with the hammer chop.
But you know what? That is a good non-call. That is a legal play in field lacrosse when you have your hand on the stick. The English fans
want
don't
a
like
penalty,
it.
And he's rolling around as I think that maybe caught the kneecap.
Well, again, good.
Well, this is the first time we've really heard some displeasure from the English fans to the referee, but I don't think they fully understand the situation. Let's watch it here again. It's Knopf from behind, two hands on the stick.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah,
he
did catch
miss.
him on the leg. Yeah,
it was straight on the leg. So
yeah.
I think they have some backing for that missed non-call here, as everybody will take a knee while they tend to the injury. We'll take a quick timeout as well. 6:51 to go. Israel leading England 5-4. We're back with more third quarter action here from the U19 World Field Lacrosse Championships right after this. All right, lacrosse ends here. You can see it's Daniel Walker walking gingerly off to that English sideline after taking a Wicked slash there from Knopf right on the thigh area. Back underway we go here with Reddy. Feet into the stack. Shot and a goal. Flag coming in late as well, as England has tied it. Another for Austin Hudson, his hat-trick goal for number 3, and England will head to the man up.
Well, what an outstanding game we've got here for you folks here at Sports Canada TV, worldlax.tv, and Israel will go to the man down situation. England on the power play. Just a nice goal there. And late hit. England will try and take advantage of this, and I think look for their first lead of the game, Jake. Well, no, they did lead early.
I think they might have led 1-0.
Yeah, that's right. They were up 1-0. Israel made it 2-1. England tied it at 2. Israel up 4-2 at the half. England scored the first 2 goals here of quarter number 3 before Israel went back up 5-4, and this ties it at 5.
And now that penalty going to Israel here. And England will get possession. Won't get the quick whistle that they wanted, as Ornstein trying to hustle to the Israeli bench. Numbers here for the English if they want it, but I don't think they're going to force the issue, or will they? This is Collins. Kara. Collins. Swing it. Russell. Got room. Got to take that shot, but here's one from the outside, and in it goes. On the kickback, Elliot Leonard. And England back in front 6-5.
Well, good patience, and again, both you and I were urging the English to shoot, but it looks like they made the right decision in the end. A couple of open looks, and finally Leonard, just like the angle he had, rifles it home. Israel still down right now a man for another 10 seconds or so, as we see Ornstein and number 14 for England, James Pomfret, on the draw.
My man, Jordan Hirsch. He's got a picture on his Twitter profile finally, Andy.
Excellent.
Well done. And letting us know that the Israel Sports Channel is Sport 1, which is televising the IPLL Championship game live nationally on Wednesday. And also tuned in here for this game is Israel. Back the other way, and they tie it up. Alon Berkowitz. We're tied at 6.
Well, the Fogo so critical in this game. Ornstein with the ball, and just driving, finds his man, and
So
Berkowitz makes it easy.
Good face-off, man. I'll take you a long way in this game.
Yeah. But nice dish, too. I mean, Ornstein's ability to wait for that slide before dishing the ball. Just a fantastic effort there for Israel. Tied at 6 here.
What a game we got going. Just over 4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Nothing decided here between England and Israel. And Ornstein out with another draw.
Israel now 10 for 13 at the face-off X.
Here's the Port Moody bounce pass, our first of the game. It's the way you handle it right there, and you just close the legs up, let it hit you, scoop it up.
Little shin bruise, right? That's a sign of a well-received Port Moody bounce pass.
Almost another there, but not quite for Hashai. And now Shulkin will saunter in behind the cage. Back and forth we've gone in this one. This is Knopf. Skip feed, dropped. England will pick it up.
Good pick up there in transition by this Israeli defense. Excellent job there in picking up.
Ready to Pomfret. Here's Alex Russell as he'll go for a run. Now from the top side, Ready got a step on his D-man. Double comes, good rotation there from Israel on the slide.
Good speed from Heshai too to recover.
This is Kara. Sticks it in the left hand, he'll fire, and that bounce shot goes wide. But I don't mind that from England. Like, it just take the shot, see what happens. As long as you got backup, you're okay. Drive topside, feet in front, there's a goal. Are you kidding? It's Hudson again, his fourth, Andy Watson, on fire here for England.
Well, it's the Hudson show for England, as Austin getting it done at the offensive end and William getting it done in the cage. Nice drive there, though, from James Reddy, and he just finds a perfect cut coming through the middle from Austin Hudson. And the Gilman School product puts England back up 1. 7-6 now with about 2 minutes left here in quarter number 3. And of course, later on for you today, folks, we'll have 2 more games here on worldlax.tv. Australia and the Iroquois battle for bronze. That's a 1 p.m. Pacific time start, 4 p.m. Eastern. And then Canada and the U.S. for the gold medal, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. We hope you can stick around for those 2 games as well.
If you got other plans, cancel them. That's all I can say, Andy. Just cancel whatever else you got going on today. Settle in. Big day of lacrosse coming up here from Town Center. About 90 seconds to go here in quarter 3. And Israel looked to be offside as Knopf comes across the center line. They were in the change box, so legal change there.
Looks like Israel might be holding for last shot here as the stall comes on.
It does indeed, with 66 seconds to go.
This Shulkin,
thereabouts, anyway.
This Shulkin-Jackson Fail matchup has been really interesting to watch. Jackson Fail having a very good game on the Israeli star attacker.
Shulkin, weak shot, a little wide. As they'll keep everybody topside here. As Berkowitz on the drive into a double. Got hit from behind. Flank comes in. And we'll get a flank down here in England.
And it'll be a 1 minute for cross check. So Israel, I think, will just elect to hold on to the ball here, and they'll start possession. But you can see coming through the middle, oh, it's just a solid chop, and then the high hit there from behind. And that was England's number 12, Benjamin Page Laycock, with the damage.
Clock is on the field here, and just look for Israel to hang on. Let's go for a run, Shulkin, and there is the whistle to end the third quarter. A good one going. England in front by 1, 7-6 with 20 minutes to play here in the 5th and 6th place game. We'll have it for you on World Lax TV, brought to you by Novus when we return. In the meantime, PXP for Sports is where you can find me. We'll see you for fourth quarter action in 2 minutes. Oh, welcome back, lacrosse fans. Fourth quarter action underway. Let's play some lacrosse. I'll explain why I'm chuckling here right after this shot from Bernstein. I didn't even realize that Jordan Hirsch has got now a picture of his bro, but he's got me more or less in a traditional kind of Jewish hat with a crazy beard. He did some photoshopping. I gotta take a picture of this and retweet it because that is well done, Jordan. Thank you for that. Andy Watson pointed that out to me. I didn't even Oh my God.
What a great start to the day.
It's just fantastic.
So England with a 5-2 edge there in the third quarter after trailing 4-2 at the half. We're in for a good fourth quarter here, my friend. The battle for fifth.
Yes, indeed.
And of course, the placing at this tournament will dictate the seeding and the pool play.
Sixth, Andy Watson. Sixth and seventh here, right?
Fifth and sixth.
Fifth and sixth. Here's our goal. Alex Russell with his first.
But this will dictate the seeding for the 2020 tournament in Ireland. Just some good rotation here from the English team, and Abonage with trouble on keeping tight to his man. Just some good patience, and Metzger finally beaten up top. He was unable to get out a little bit further to challenge the ball. And just a nice goal from Alex Russell, one of the co-captains here from Poynton Lacrosse Club. And England with their largest lead of the game at 2. 8-6 now for the English with about 18 minutes left here in the game, Jake.
In for a good finish, and Ornstein up with the loose ball. Off the face-off, and Israel will try and get back within one as it's now 8-6. As we'll get our score updated for you. I still can't get over that. That picture, that is something else. I always wondered what I'd look like, Andy Watson.
Well, glad that we can have some enjoyment here at Percy Perry Stadium. Great lacrosse game, some great fun here with the interactivity with our fans. Oh, Shulkin just evading the crease there.
I'm gonna check that out. I just tweeted out that picture. PXB for sports. Have a look. Pretty good. All right. 8-6 England. And this will be a turnover now as it's out at center, but Israel quick to pounce.
Good man ball play there from the Israelis.
And they are on side as Knopf, ever so confident, will switch hands. Starting to brighten slightly here at Percy Perry as Bernstein into traffic. Look out there. Took a little extra swing at his man, but will be called on the ward, however.
I thought we might have some simultaneous there, but whistle had gone before the other contact came in, so England ball up 2.
I gotta stop looking at that.
Maybe we'll need a new accreditation pass made for you, Jake, with that photo. He can still be with Korea, though.
That's a keeper. Too much time on your hands when you got time to do that sort of thing.
Things to do on a Saturday night in Israel.
Yes, what time is it back there? I should probably check my iPhone and world clock because here comes England looking to add to the lead. Good stop from there from Metzger.
Great low save, just great technique getting down, using the knees to block the shot, and Israel quickly on the clear the other way.
Good stick there to knock it away. England will come up with the loose ball.
Now, Israel needs a stop here and get some possession, go back the other way. English momentum now on a 6-2 run.
And it is
in the second half.
Prime time back in Tel Aviv, Andy Watson. Just about 9:30 p.m. there. Good time to check out some lacrosse on a Saturday night.
I'm sure Scott Neese probably has a gathering of Israeli lacrosse people all gathered together. Hope you're enjoying this. We're proud to bring it to you here. World Juniors of Field Lacrosse presented by Novus.
Feet across the crease, and that bounced through everybody and will roll right out of bounds. Israel will get the ball back here, down 2 with 15 minutes to play in this one. 5th, 6th on the line.
And just back to my comment earlier, Jake, the seating and the placing here will impact the seating and the pool structure, depending on the number of teams in 2020 in Ireland. So there is, you know, more than just 5th place to play for here. You want to put yourself in the top tier if you're any of these teams. And depending on the number of teams, I think 5 or 6 could be in that blue division next year, but it'll depend on the number of registrants into that tourney.
So we'll have the men's nationals in 2018 in Manchester, England.
And
we'll have the World Indoor Championships in Langley, British Columbia in 2019. And then off to Ireland for the U19s in 2020. Here comes a chance for the English. Hudson, kick, stop, and a beauty there from Metzger.
That might be the save of the tournament.
Wow.
What a great save. Excellent anticipation and a hockey-like kick save, getting that right leg out. What a stop.
And that's off the hot stick of Hudson, who has been on fire here today. Shulkin strip, gets it back. Through the defense, picked up now by Hashai.
So my criticism of this Israeli 6-on-6 offense is that some guys are trying to do it on their own. They got to start sharing the ball here. Get the nerves under wraps. Go back to what's got you here. And that traditional offense, get that cutter rolling through.
Bernstein, long shot. And we'll go wide.
Good look. It's
bad.
a good decision to shoot that.
Had the back up. Alon Berkowitz. Late change. And how much has Knopf played here? Andy, like he hasn't come off the field as a long pole. Up the field to play O. Back he goes to play D. Back up he comes to play O.
Yeah, I don't know if he's left the field today.
Been incredible. Tired just watching. Shulkin looking to feed. And he'll find Bernstein.
You know, that long stick midi position it can change the face of a game as it has today. Good pick there.
Shulkin on the jump, hit the post. Bernstein wants to take it hard to the rack. In he comes, good check from behind to knock that one loose there from Tatton. And England will get possession.
Well, a great screen there from Hashai to open up his man, and Israel unlucky not to do better. Hitting the old iron. William Hudson saying thank you to his goalpost right now.
Hard collision out near center. Back it goes to Israel.
"12 minutes left here, Jake. We're privileged to be able to bring this one to you."
Who will finish 5th? Who will finish 6th? We're going to find out in the next 11 minutes and change here. As the Israeli fans get the chant going. This is Hashkel. As they try and set up and find the positive matchup here. Shulkin. Has a look left, has a look right, feeds a man off the cut. And Bernstein just missed. Good set play there, but couldn't quite finish.
Yeah, great screen there from Hashkel coming into the stack. And Bernstein coming around, caught, just needs to finish that one. Let's see if they run it again.
Shulkin to his right this time. On the spin back, still Shulkin. Low shot and it trickled through, but wide. And we'll just roll out of play.
Setting up an ISO here.
I'll bring Shulkin above. Goal line extended now. Where do they want it to come from? On the two-man game, Knopf swing it behind. Good defense there from England. Feet high, Shulkin. Loads, shoots, and hooked it wide. And they'll give it to England on the good hustle from Reddy.
Yeah, I think Knopf thought he had that one sealed, and
Well, he's got to be gassed. I mean,
yeah.
Now he's got to leg it back here, and he can look, and he's going, man, I got 100 yards to run. And England still with some energy to go in this one with 9.5 minutes to play and a 2-goal lead here for the English, 8-6.
I think Israel's next possession is Knopf, just gassed, as you said, just coming back into the half. I think Israel's got to call a timeout on their next offensive possession.
They might. They got to come up with a stand on D first. Tim Collins on the kickback, Pomfret. This is smart by England just to chew some clock here and try and wear down this Israeli defense. Collins just outside the restraining line. Feed down low. Good move on the crease. Shot and a goal. It's number 13, Zach Peng on the finish. It's a 3-goal England lead now, their biggest of the game.
Well, depth and excellent ball movement there after a great stand by the English defense. Peng makes it count, and England now up by 3. 8:24 to play here in quarter number 4. Big draw here for Ornstein, who's had some rest. It's been a while since he's taken a draw. Let's see if he can come up with it and go quickly to goal.
Can't waste much time now with 8 minutes to go, and Ornstein will win it. Nice little flip ahead, Knopf. He'll do one more. Down to the crease, feet across the crease. Shulkin with the handle, can't shoot it though. As Collins and England recover. Shulkin still with intent. Fires, and that one wide. As England there for backup once again. And Israel left a little bit wondering. Look out, ball comes right in front of the goal here. And Collins just scored on himself.
Oh, wow.
Hudson was out of the cage. Collins tried to go back with the ball, and into the net it goes. Watch the replay on this one, ladies and gentlemen. That is a toughie. Was it Collins or was it number 6?
I think it was Collins, and there was a little bit of a tap there from Knopf.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's not like he directly put it in his own goal intentionally. Knopf helping out in that regard.
Yeah.
That's one way to score a goal in lacrosse.
Well, Knopf there won't get credit for that goal, but that check that he made is the reason the ball went in the net. So a pseudo hat trick for Knopf. And it's now 9-7 for England. 6:50 left here at quarter number 4.
Just when you think you've seen it all. So who do they give credit to on that, Andy? The last Israeli player to touch the ball?
No, it'll be the in-home player, and I'm not sure what the number is, but we'll get it from our PA announcer, Mike Chernoff here. As the
better
table
known as
will...
Igor.
Igor, yes.
Okay, so it's Bekor, I believe.
Well, that's one way to get on the stat sheet.
Indeed it is.
So credit.
Not always bad being the in-home, Andy.
Yeah, unofficial assist to 42, Noah Knopf. With the excellent check there to cause that own goal.
Wow.
Well, we've maybe seen it all now, Jake. Maybe. So England just looking to take some time here, up to 6 minutes and change to go. And I would expect we'll see the stall be put on very soon here. Finally getting the clear.
This is Benjamin Page Laycock.
You know, and this is where, you know, having a couple players out for the Sabbath and then one out for injury, this is where, you know, those extra legs may make a difference with the 1 or 2 extra legs on the midfield here for England as they look to ice this one.
Just over 5 to play. 9-7 England. Trying to secure 5th place here at the U19 World Games.
I'm surprised we haven't seen the stall put on yet. England very clearly not attacking. Here we go.
Stoll is on now. Around the cage. Strong drive, low shot off the outside of the goal and out of play.
Good job by Metzger to cut down that angle.
Stoll will remain on here. James Pomfret on the roll back. Got a step on his man. Kick it high. Here's Kara. And he's stopped by Metzger. Didn't get all of that one, did number 1. And now I believe we have a back-in violation. Oh, that's a tough one there for Israel, as England will have to bring the ball wide here for the restart.
Yeah, getting a little too excited to try and get the ball up the field, and Metzger back into his own crease. Illegal procedure, England ball.
This is Alex Russell. Had that ball pried free. Bounces into the crease of Metzger, so no damage done. Israel gets it right back.
Well, nice work by Daniel Simpson to cause the turnover. Israel now to attempt the clear.
Yeah, that's just a bad pass, and then a shove down by Carl, which is legal. Here's Hudson, who just fell down on his own volition. And now a scramble for the ground ball. And how do they call timeout with no possession there?
Well, they must have called it just before they lost control of the ball in their own offensive half of the field. Normally you have to be going pass to pass in order to be considered to have control. And I think it called it just before they lost control of the ball.
For more information, please visit www.novus.
Anyway, we're in for a good finish with 3:20 left here, or 4:17 rather left here in quarter number 4. We'll get that clock updated for you. Of course, the last 3 minutes of play will be stop time. And we will maybe see, I would expect very quickly, England will rotate the ball around the outside, the stall will go on, and this will turn into a game of keep away. How quickly can this Israeli team try and force a turnover? And again,
yeah, well, how much gas do they got in the tank to chase the ball here as well as another going to be a factor. Don't forget, fans, coming up at 1 o'clock. Excuse me if my voice hangs on. At 1 o'clock Pacific time, Australia and the Iroquois Nationals for the bronze medal.
yeah.
4 o'clock Pacific, Canada, USA for all the marbles. Here from Percy Perry Stadium in Coquitlam.
Well, a 7-3 edge here for England in the second half.
So our clock showing 2:13 and running, but it is about 4:17 to go. So we'll get that reset for you here. Before we get play started back underway, which we do now. Stretch time here in this 5th and 6th place game. No stall on yet. As Russell loses his defender. And now from the top side, it's Tim Collins with Knopf marked up on him. The switch comes. They'll go double the ball, and now they'll back away.
Yeah, they had Metzger out of his net there. They're forcing this. They're trying to ride it hard.
Good handle there from Russell. He's got an empty cage. Feet in front. Stick it home. Hudson with another man of the match, no doubt, here for Team England.
Well, you have to pressure that ball if you're Israel. I think that was a good coaching decision. Down 2, needing the ball. And Hudson with his 5th of the game. And I think you're dead on that, Jake. Man of the match. Gets a nice feed. And they've got 3 minutes and change here until they get a chance to celebrate for 5th place. 3 goals, though, not insurmountable here. And Israel, if they can get the ball on the draw here, quickly move down the other end of the field, they could stay in this one.
Ornstein on top of it. Is he allowed to touch the head of a stick like that? I didn't think he was.
Draw. No, that should be a procedure call, Jake.
And he's done that a number of times here today as well and has not been called on it. Speaking of calls, we got a timeout down on the fields, taken by Team Israel. It's now a 3-goal English lead here at 10-7. We'll be back with the final 2:51. In 1 minute, you got it on the U19 World Games on Sports Canada TV, brought to you by Novus. All right, lacrosse fans, welcome back. 2:51 or so to go in this one. Israel with possession, down 3. And ball will start near sideline here with Shulkin. Around the cage she comes. Almost must-score territory now for Israel. And then you're going to win a couple of face-offs as well. Knopf going to drive top side. Lowers in the shoulder. Got his stick lifted by Collins. Good defense there from Timmy. So we'll have to move the ball back to Shulkin one more time to reset. A roll. Shot. And Hudson there to deny. And England there for backup. And that's been a huge problem for Israel today. Just not having backup from those low shots on the drive from X.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I don't fault Israel for taking that shot, but possession's so key at this stage. You got to make those shots count. Tough one there for Israel as England just will try and take off more of this clock. Clock the enemy now for Israel.
They will not panic. Hudson, good stick handler. Finds an open man.
Well, you got to think that the future for this Israel program, I would think competition on that 2018 senior men's team is going to be pretty fierce with some of these juniors coming up.
Absolutely. As the stall on here for Team England now. Collins, good find, Alex Russell. And England looking like they're going to be able to steer this one home here, Andy, and come 5th. As they'll just try and kill clock now. They got enough goals. Yes. Here's Russell with an empty cage, but he wants, oh, what a stop from Metzger. A diving save.
Why not? I mean, with the game he's had today, why not make another highlight reel save?
That was ridiculous from Metzger. Collins along the end line gets shoved out with a push on the back. Or did England get timeout in time? I think they did. They'll give the timeout to Team England. I'm not sure if we can get the replay of that diving stop from Metzger. Here it is. Russell thinking, no problem, I got this one. Oh, what a stop there with the stick. Incredible save from Metzger.
Man, like
save of the tournament by far right there. Look at this again.
Denied.
I mean, that wasn't lucky either. That was an actual stop.
Yeah, good technique. He knew the shot was going down, almost telegraphed there from Russell. And he's had 2 big saves. That hockey-style one earlier in the game. And he bumps into Russell at the end of that, and Russell just looks at him and goes, did you really just do that?
Yeah, that's where you just got to tip your cap. Give him a little stick tap after that one.
Unbelievable.
Our clock showing triple zeros. It is about 47 seconds. We do have time to play here, ladies and gentlemen. As Iroquois Nationals, Australia Crocodiles. I think the only 2 teams with actual nicknames playing after this one, Andy.
Yeah.
They will play for the bronze medal. And then Canada, USA at 4 o'clock Pacific time as the sky's still threatening here, but still no rain to speak of as of yet either.
Well, 47 seconds. Got to get the strip right away if you're Israel.
Double in the corner. Collins gets away from it for the time being. As Knopf all over him here. And if anything else, you just want to keep a guy high here as Metzger will just swat it upfield. This might actually work out here for Bernstein. Stick lift. Now he's got it. Hudson. Flank coming. Still Bernstein and lost the ball at the last second. But it will be a man up for Israel, but they may have time for 1 here, Andy. I'm not sure they're going to have time to get 3.
Something you don't see very often in lacrosse. We've had our crew chief, Peter Mulcahy, replaced by Steve O'Shaughnessy on the field. There must be an injury there. That's why you have the extra man and the bench manager.
Well, here we go on the quick Knopf, and Pouncer wide. Down to about 20 seconds here. Clock is on the field. quick whistle, but refs weren't quite set. They'll restart it.
Yeah, ball boy hadn't quite taken the ball off the field. Did very good job to try and do that, but
here it comes again. Got to shoot quickly here if you're Israel. They do, but check from behind. Loose ball, Pomfret will scoop it, and that will do it for Team England. One more foray upfield. Here's Russell with an empty goal. Not going to shoot it, and
classy move.
smart play. As the final whistle sounds, what a game we saw. Team England finishes 5th. Team Israel will finish 6th. And nothing to hang their heads about here for the Israelis. A fantastic tournament for them.
Yeah, they've got to hold their heads very high. They've been the success story of all the newcomers. They finished the highest, and the future is bright for this program. And kudos to Israel Lacrosse for the development. Kudos to England too, though, for holding off a very, very tough charge from Israel. That second half performance, you know, they dug deep and were able to find a way to come out on top.
Absolutely. Your final score: 10 for England, 7 for Israel, as the two teams will shake hands after this one. Thanks for joining us here on World Lax TV, Sports Canada TV, brought to you by Novus. We'll be back at 1 p.m. Pacific time for the bronze medal game. 1 down and 2 more to go here on day 10. We'll have them both for you when we return. 1 o'clock Pacific time for Australia in Iroquois. For our production team here at Sports Canada TV. For Andy Watson, I'm Jake Elliott, and for the fastest game on 2 feet, and for the creator, we'll see you at 1 o'clock.
Novus is the presenting sponsor of the 2016 Juniors of Field Lacrosse. Since lighting up its first buildings in 1996 in downtown Vancouver, Novus has expanded its fiber optic network in Metro Vancouver to also provide high-speed internet, television, and phone service to residential and business customers in Coquitlam, Burnaby, Richmond, and Surrey. Proud of its local origins and deeply rooted in its community, Novus is a great supporter of many local groups and events that make the country a better place to live. For more information, please visit www.novusnow.ca. The province of British Columbia is proud to support the 2016 Federation of International Lacrosse Under-19 Men's Lacrosse World Championships. For more information on BC government, visit gov.bc.ca. Official U19 World Tournament Lacrosse apparel and event sponsor merchandise is available for purchase at the sponsor tent venue to the north of our grandstand area. In addition, you will find raffle table prizes, 50/50 tickets, and a select limited number of unique souvenirs available for sale. Our platinum sponsor, Extreme Threads, has a final day of the tournament special. Buy 2 items, get your 3rd item free. Buy 2 items, get the 3rd item of lesser or equal value free. At the Extreme Threads tent, our platinum sponsor. The FIL and host tournament committee thank you for your support of the men's U19 Lacrosse World Championships. Please drive safely and have a good afternoon. Don't forget, our next game starts at 1 p.m. Team Australia versus Team Iroquois